Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Good evening and happy Independence Day in the Red River Valley. Viewers at home or possibly out at the lake may be experiencing some severe weather tonight. Taking that live look outside right now, the storms are weakening from what we saw earlier today. For what we can expect for the rest of this holiday, let's check in with First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli. Justin?
And thank you, Alexandra, and good evening, everybody. The good news is that most of the strong to severe storms have dissipated as of right now. Here's how it looks on the radar. We just have some rain as you make your way along the North and South Dakota border. Severe weather into South Dakota, exiting our viewing area from north to south. We do still have one strong storm. It's still here in Marshall County near the Newfolden area. We've gotten the possibility of some dime to penny sized hail with this one. Also, another storm is exiting our viewing area via Lake of the Woods County, and we should have a mainly calm overnight period. Flood advisories in effect. These are through tomorrow morning from the Grand Forks area out toward Grafton, just off to the east of Crookston, and just off to the east of the Newfolden area. Also, the flood advisory, we still have one in effect for the Cullum area, just off to the south and to the west of Edgeley. Let's take a look at the flooding in Cullum right now. Here's a picture you can see from David here of the streets just completely filled with water. And we've had some strong storms go through Lisbon. This one is a photo sent to us by Teresa of a very large tree uprooted and causing some damage to a house. So we had some severe weather today, and there is another chance of severe weather as we go through the day tomorrow, another First Alert weather day. We'll have the details on that coming up a little later on in the newscast.
All right, thank you very much, Justin. And we're getting ready for fireworks shows all over the valley. Bonanzaville in West Fargo started their festivities at 10 this morning. Across the river, Moorhead is having their show at Horizon Shores for the first time ever this year. That's where we find Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie. She joins us now. Courtney?
Hi, Alexandra, and happy 4th of July, everyone. What a better way to finish off the holiday than with a fireworks celebration. We're in Moorhead right now getting ready to light up this sky for the 47th annual show. This is Sherry Larson. She's the one that's been setting all of this up. Now, this is tradition, but it looks a lot different for you guys this time.
Absolutely. We are out tonight at the Horizon Shores Park. It's the first time we've been here because of the COVID. We are doing a drive up and tune in to VOV 95, and we're going to start at 10:20.
Awesome, and 10:20, and so it's going to be a lot bigger, right?
Absolutely, because we don't have a lot of the fans being in here, like at MSUM, the lower. Everything's going to be much bigger. So like we were saying, Plan B, bigger.
Awesome, thank you so much, Sherry. I know you've been busy. Well, like they said, 10:20, it's going to start, and if you haven't been able to make it here, you're going to be able to see it from your house 30 minutes away, any direction. Alexandra?
All right, Courtney, that is very good news for those of us that are not out there. Just a few more minutes, and they will be lighting up the sky there in Moorhead. Now, the North Dakota Department of Health is releasing its new updated COVID-19 numbers within the state. In total, 57 new cases were confirmed throughout the state, bringing that active case number to 411. There have not been more than 400 active cases since the end of May. 28 of the newly reported cases were in Cass County. 22 people are currently being hospitalized for the illness, while 3,288 are listed as recovered. No new deaths have been linked to the illness, so the death toll still stands at 80. Due to the 4th of July holiday, Minnesota Department of Health will not be reporting COVID-19 numbers today, but be sure to stay tuned here and on the VNL News app for those numbers when they are released. A third former Minneapolis police officer involved in the death of George Floyd is out on bond. Former Minneapolis police officer Tu Tao was released this morning on a $750,000 bond, according to Hennepin County Jail. The bond release comes with conditions that were not listed. Tao is one of the 4 officers involved in the arrest of George Floyd, who later died as a result of the arrest. He now joins fellow former officer J. Alexander King and Thomas Lane, who are also out on bond, pending their trial date next year. The former officer is charged with aiding and abetting second-degree murder. A Fargo man is in jail after police say he rolled his car and fled to a nearby restaurant. Police responded to the accident in the corner of Main Avenue and 2nd Street for reports of a white SUV on its side. The driver, 26-year-old Christopher Doyle of Fargo, was seen by witnesses walking around the vehicle before running away. Officers later found Doyle in the lobby of the Frying Pan restaurant. They say that Doyle gave 2 or 3 very different stories in a short amount of time and denied driving or knowing anything about the crash, but admitted he had quite a bit to drink. Doyle was the registered car owner, and he had mail inside of the vehicle. Officers tried to start a DUI investigation, which Doyle refused. Doyle was arrested for a DUI refusal, and duty upon striking. Police in Bismarck are searching for a stabbing suspect. Investigators believe 27-year-old Benjamin Bermudez stabbed a person on Friday morning near a liquor store. The victim was taken to Sanford Hospital for treatment. Police describe Bermudez as 5'6", 136 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing khaki pants, a black shirt, black hat, and camouflage shoes. A 10-year-old boy drowned at a Minnesota State Park northwest of the Twin Cities. First responders were called to the William O'Brien State Park near Scandia on Friday afternoon on reports of a missing boy. He was missing at the St. Croix River. Washington County Sheriff's divers, firefighters, a county water recovery team, and the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources searched for the boy. He was found underwater for about an hour and a half later after the call came in. He was rushed to Regents Hospital in St. Paul, where he was pronounced dead. The sheriff's office has not yet identified the boy. Now, what's the 4th of July without a fireworks celebration? It's an annual tradition for the city of Wahpeton, and when funding issues caused by COVID threatened the cancellation of the show, community members stepped up big time. Valley News Team's Courtney Lockie has our story.
It's an unexpected but warm welcome 4th of July celebration in Wahpeton.
Parks and Rec had mentioned that they were not going to be able to have this year because they wouldn't have the funding because COVID hit.
The annual Twin Town 4th of July fireworks are tradition. That's why Lucas Mays and Chuck Stahl pulled the community together. After all, the show must go on. The two use their nonprofit Helping Out Wherever to raise over $7 grand for baseball and fireworks.
It was cool to watch the community, just how much everybody wanted this. It was just everybody pushed each other to donate a little more.
Hundreds donated from all over the country. Now they'll get to watch the Legion Wahpeton Breckenridge baseball game, and they'll be lighting off more fireworks than ever.
Those memories I remember when I was a kid, and being able to help make sure that those memories are still there this year. It's huge.
Many in the town saying they're thankful they'll get to spend another 4th under a lit up sky. In Wahpeton, Courtney Lockie, Valley News Live.
With fireworks celebrations taking place all over the valley tonight, officials are still urging you to follow those social distancing guidelines at the event.